Alright, YouTube. Here's my 2017 Civic Sport Hatchback 6-speed manual. I just recently installed Eibach Sportline springs. I think the Eibach website says it's like 1.25 inches. That's the front. And I think the rear said 1.2, but that's the rear. Rear springs were super easy to install. The lower control arm, the bolt that goes into the knuckle, remove that. And the bolt for the stabilizer link that goes through the lower control arm, remove that. Lower control arm drops right down and out of the way. I'll see if I can get a picture, get it on video. Yeah, that bolt right there for the stabilizer link, and that one right there for the knuckle. Take them two out. Second set of hands would help, but you drop that lower control arm down, slide the old spring out, transfer the, I think they're called isolators, but I call them spring cushions. Transfer those to the Eibach springs and reinstall, and the rears are done. It took me and a buddy of mine at work about a half hour. The fronts are an entirely different story on the new, I believe it's probably the same for 16 and 17s. That's a little bit of a pain to kind of get on camera, but the lower control arm, there's 3 bolts that hold the ball joint to it. Unbolt those 3 bolts, unbolt the top bolt on the stabilizer link. There's a strut that goes through the, or a bolt, I'm sorry, that goes through the knuckle through the strut. Remove that. I had to use a pry bar to pry the control, to, put some pressure on the lower control arm and finagle the knuckle up and kind of out of the way to get the strut out. 3 bolts on top in the strut tower, or the shock tower, to take out the front strut. You will need some sort of spring compressor. I'm fortunate enough I have access to one at work, so we did that. The fronts, both sides, took us about an hour and a half, hour and 40 minutes. I forgot to tighten my stabilizer link on the right side, so when we took it for a test drive, there was a bunch of clunking, and it actually destroyed the threads on the stabilizer link, so I have one coming from Honda. That's about it. The car's dirty. It's wintertime here in Chicago. Can't tell by the weather. It's 60 degrees today. But that's it. I've got about 100 miles on the spring so far, and I like it. I've always had really good luck ride quality wise with Eibach products. I've had sport lines on the last 4 of my 5 cars, so I'm happy. I usually run about 200 to 400 miles, and then I do have it realigned, so steering wheel still seems to be where it was before, but I will do an alignment. I will do a ride-along video as soon as I can get one of my kids to want to take a ride. But that's it. Just a quick review video showing the drop with the Sportline springs from Eibach. None of my videos are paid or sponsored, which is quite alright, but I give this review big thumbs up. I ordered them from Tire Rack. I had them in about 4 days. Shipped out of Nevada to Chicago, so that was pretty good. But that's about it. If you're stopping in for the first time, feel free to subscribe. If you enjoyed the video, gained any kind of knowledge from it, give it a thumbs up. It's greatly appreciated. And then have a nice weekend.